we're just going to have to take a little pause there because David's got something going on his machine at the moment. One of his monitors is playing up slightly, which is a shame because he's actually got a really nice move going on at the moment. So if you could just bear with us for literally a minute or so, we're just going to sort that out. If you've got any questions, then, as I said, just put them in the chat box and I'll be happy to answer them. Oh yes, I know what I said. I was going to show you about the CAD yen. Here we are. This is the Aussie, before we go on to that, this is the Aussie dollar. This is on the 60-minute. This is from Ninja Trader. This is simply the camarilla with the candles. I've only got the volatility on here, and I've got the volume down here, and it's really a chart that I just look at levels and I just toggle through the different time frames. I mentioned earlier about about patterns, and one of the sort of classic patterns that we have in technical analysis obviously is a double top that we see here. Have we got here? We've got there and there, and then, as I said, we had this this again around the R4. We had this attempt to break away. Then we had a retest. I know it actually broke through the R4, but it really kind of pretty much hugged it for a considerable period of time. Then we had another attempt to break and a retest down for the. But because it created this pattern on the hourly chart, and when you have patterns on the slower time frames, they can be a double top, a double bottom. They're actually what I call strong patterns. The move that then develops from there can be a half decent move, and in fact with the Aussie dollar we can see here it did actually go through lots of volume rising underneath there, and in fact it was the levels that came into play again. It went through the R1 and it was the R2. If you look over here, it actually provided, and that was the springboard for the move back higher. Didn't actually manage to get back to the R4, pull back again to this level. Again, levels are they just come into play all the time, and in fact it's gone back to the R4. But as I said, because everything's moving very slowly at the moment, as we have seen from the tick speed. It's gone through the R4 again. Are we going to get a triple top on this? Well, that would be a tremendously strong pattern, a triple top, even stronger than a double top. So that's on the Aussie dollar. And that's a pattern, actually, I said another of our students picked up. It was on one, I think it was on one of the pound pairs. And that was from that, a really, really nice trade emerged for him. And very, very quickly on the CAD yen, before I think David sorted himself out. There we are on the CAD yen. Again, this was the move. It was a tremendous move up higher, again through the R4, retest, congestion, did go higher. A really nice reversal came from there, back up to the R5, and then we've just had a lot of congestion since then. Candles with wicks to the tops and the bottom, really no firm direction. But it's no surprise, given the strength of the moves that we've had in this pair, certainly from Wednesday, what's it, Tuesday, Wednesday, the last 2 days. So anyway, let me just pass back to David. He's now sorted out his monitors, and he'll take it from there.